we learned that the Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2, and Ant-Man Quantumania swapped release dates. Just a straight up swap. Now, both of these films were shooting and finished shooting around the same time. So it's a typical Marvel Studios turnaround of a year now for post-production. So either one could have come out, but they obviously changed them for some reason. We don't know what it is. We could speculate what it is and what it could go into, but I don't think it's quality of either product. That's my takeaway here.
No, this will be plot related.
Yeah. Yep. And
yeah, they said it for Doctor Strange, or Bruce Campbell said about Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, we know that thing obviously had to change because it was supposed to be before Spider-Man. Then Spider-Man came out before it, and then stuff had to be moved around. So I reckon that's just all it is.
And I do want to point out that something interesting also happened just a couple days before this was announced, and that's Tom Hiddleston and people working on Loki confirming production is set to start at the end of this month into June. And if we look at the previous series, a year turnaround makes sense. So Loki season 2 featuring Kang with Quantumania right there before it kind of it really makes sense if you think about the positioning of everything. So like I kind of see it now. And then
they're trying to get Phase 4 to have some semblance of a narrative thread.
Yeah,
that's not constantly jumping around, because so let's be honest, so far what we've had doesn't really have one solid string. There's several, and nothing's in order.
I've kind of noticed some of my friends, you know, like the ones that were like, look, I'm kind of done with the MCU for now. They'll still watch it, but they're not like watching it in theaters. The main thing that they've said that's kind of held them back is there isn't that big narrative push like they had during Phase 2 and 3, where like, ooh, like, you know, everything's building up. And I think, you know, they're slowly drip feeding this phase. It feels almost like Phase 1 again, and some of these reshuffles almost feel like it as well. You're like, they're trying to set up a narrative which they're going to follow. So
I say we're in the introduction phase again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And say, hey, here's all these people. There's a ton of stuff happening now.
Yeah.
He's a little nugget of a thread to push you forward. Like how Civil War was like a little thread that was being set up and then carried on.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So, I mean, this shuffle, not really surprising. And right now, if we just kind of look at it, 2023 is sounding pretty good. Like, you're going to have Ant-Man, going to have the Marvels. We're going to have, by all accounts, Ironheart, Armor Wars, Echo, and possibly Daredevil by the end of the year. Like, it's
Loki.
Loki is guaranteed to come out then. What If Season 2 and X-Men 97? Like,
She-Hulk.
Dude, it is the next.
Depending if She-Hulk doesn't come out this year or not, but you don't know where it got pushed to.
Exactly, and I mean, Blade also sounds like it's going to take maybe that November release date, like the first week of November next year. So, and then you got all the, you know, Spider-Verse stuff, and you got whatever Sony. Like, next year at this rate might be the biggest Marvel year ever. Like, it's looking pretty stacked. So I
think that's just going to be every year.
Every year we're just going to be like, it's the biggest one. Yeah. It's kind of become that. So it's.
And then there's them being like, oh no, the Avengers are done. I was like, no, they're not. Shut up. There's no way. Don't lie to me like that.
Oh. Well, we said the Avengers are done, but we didn't say which Avengers.
The new Avengers.
Well, we said Avengers, but notice how the V has a little line above it? Yes, they're the Avengers. Oh,
you know they're going to have two lines, like one top and one bottom of the V, so it's a 5.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Yep. Oh.
Well, hopefully not. Fingers crossed.
Wow. So yeah, again, nothing bad here. It's a release shuffle. Look, if this was WB, it'd be cause for concern. But Disney's done this before. Seems to be going fine. But that was a segue.